Good morning and welcome to the Wave Your Flag podcast. I am your host, Brendan, and today we are joined with a very special interview guest, Opal Essence. I don't have any co-hosts today. It is the day after Thanksgiving, and I am assuming that everyone's energy is below the ground as mine is. So I am thankful for everyone who has co-hosted with me throughout this season, as well as all of my interview guests, and as well as our sponsor, Mr. Bumble's Cafe. Do you want to fulfill your Christmas movie fantasy? Well, stop into a local coffee shop slash cafe. Mr. Bumble's is the perfect place to meet your future man or woman, as in any said movie, okay, during the Christmas season. So if you are a big city gal moving for work to a small town for 3 months out of the year, stop into Mr. Bumble's and get your holiday cheer. Okay, because it is giving the fantasy. So, without further ado, we are going to get to our interview. Our Flag podcast, everybody. Now, welcoming to the arena, Opal Essence.
Oh, we're
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I am joined by the wonderful and lovely Opal Essence. So, Opal, how was your Thanksgiving? What did you
uh
do? What did you eat?
well, I will say my Thanksgiving was kind of boring. I worked most of the day and then I went home. We had dinner. I ate turkey. I ate else did I eat? Stuffing and crescent rolls because I don't like a lot of
Ooh,
Thanksgiving food. Thanksgiving is not
okay.
my favorite holiday, so
What are your thoughts on cranberry sauce?
we'll pass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very picky Thanksgiving eater, so you're not gonna catch me eating a lot of Thanksgiving
Yeah.
foods.
Cranberry sauce is definitely chopped compared to
It's a
the rest
chop.
of the lineup.
Yeah, it's all about the carbs.
Yeah.
Bread, the pasta. Well, there was no pasta, but I wish there was pasta.
So I guess I'll start with the questions, but when did you first start doing drag?
I started doing drag in my sophomore year of high school online. I was an internet queen for the first 3 years, and then I started doing performances in 2016 at Waterworks Pub in Albany. I did the first show with Pacifica Rim, Noelle Diamond, and it was back then we had Rubik's Cube, Jacqueline Frost, a bunch of older queens who have now moved on from drag. They're not old, but they were the generation of drag before me.
Yeah. Yeah, I only know a couple of those names.
Do your research.
I'm a younglin or youngin, whatever they say.
Yeah, well, there's
But
documentaries online
yes.
all about all of them, so make sure you watch them.
Ooh,
They're very important figures
okay.
in our
Yeah.
past of our queer history. So,
All right. And when you were first starting out, what were some of the challenges you faced?
I would definitely say getting gigs and like getting myself acquainted to the scene. People really didn't take me very seriously and never thought I was gonna accumulate to anything. So that obviously gave me a fire to fight harder, do more, be better, and always grow. And I mean, look at me now. I host one of the most successful parties at Waterworks has had on a Saturday ever, so that's exciting.
Yeah, and since you do a lot of gigs now and host a lot of events, what is one song that you either will never perform again or never want to see performed again? Like, what has been worn out and used?
For me personally, I won't perform "Thank You Again" next again. I can't stand that song. I don't know why. Maybe it's because every time I performed it, something chaotic has happened, so it just like triggers bad memories. One time I tried to perform it on my birthday when it first came out on my 21st birthday, and I was shit-faced, so I couldn't do the performance. Like it was me and another girl doing it together because she chose the same song as me on my birthday, and the DJ didn't check. So that was fun.
Ooh.
Then I tried it again and something else
Mhm.
happened. It's a song that has bad juju.
Yeah, so thank you next to thank you next, basically.
Yes, exactly. See you later. Love
And
Ari though.
let's see. Also, to those listening, if you hear any noise in the background, no, the fuck you didn't.
It's a ghost.
Yeah, this house is haunted that I'm recording in.
Haunted by the homophobes.
Yeah, sadly. Okay, what is one piece of advice besides not performing Thank You Next that you would give to a younger Opal Essence?
I would say don't worry about what other people are doing, worry about what you're doing. Focus on your goals and your needs, and don't focus on what other people are doing that you're not doing. You will be challenged and tried, and you will make mistakes, but it's all about how you grow from them and how you present yourself after them and that you don't give up.
And what is one achievement that you are the most proud of?
I would honestly say Illusions. Illusions is my party every first Saturday of the month, which we'll be having one next Saturday for my birthday, so that's exciting. And we will have Brita Filter for that one, but I will say it's probably been Illusions because we've had so many sickening guests that I've gotten the pleasure of bringing to Albany because most of them have come for
Hmm.
knowing me somehow. So it's very exciting to see that I have branched out outside of Albany and met people that have helped me along the way and will help me along the way and just I've achieved great things with Illusions. I guess you could say a second honorable mention would be Camp Wanakiki. I was excited to be on that show and be able to film a TV show and be the first girl from Albany to be on a TV show. So that was pretty exciting.
What is, well, I guess since you mentioned meeting a lot of drag queens by hosting, who
Mhm.
is like one of your like top five maybe favorite queens that you've met from like out of Albany?
I would say my top favorite queens that I've gotten to meet outside of Albany would have to be obviously Cynthia and Honey, but they're kind of don't really count because they're my family.
Hmm.
But like, they're my favorites. I loved working with Aja. I loved working with Mistress. Irene was really great. And then I also really loved working with Lucy. Lucy was amazing, super sweet. We still keep in touch. She got me in touch with Robin Fierce when we had her on a Wednesday. So it was very exciting to get to work with Lucy and just get to kind of connect really well with Lucy.
I have something to tell you about Irene,
Oh
actually.
God.
So I saw her at Waterworks
Oh yeah, you were at my show.
and
She took your
I
thing, didn't she?
I yeah, I wanted her to sign it,
I told her
but
that, and she was like, "But if I give it back and they wanted me to keep
no,
it, that's
no, she
awkward
can
as
keep
fuck."
it. She can keep it. But it was so funny.
She didn't
She
understand the
did she
assignment.
she did end up signing like a piece of paper or whatever
Oh yeah,
that
because
we
you did
had,
the same
but
thing with Gio,
yeah.
right? You had your papers
Yeah.
with Gia Gunn. Gia's
Yeah.
another amazing one that I love. We still
Gia's
keep in
so fun.
touch. She was
Yeah.
fun. She was sweet. She was a good time, and she was trying to just make the most of the moment, which was amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, I will be returning to IKEA tomorrow now that they have one in Syracuse
Oh, you're going to
to
IKEA.
see if I can reclaim an alien.
Oh, is that where that's from?
Yeah, it's from
It's not an
IKEA.
Irene merch.
It's no, it's from the IKEA in New Haven, Connecticut when I went to see Bob's show.
Oh.
So it traveled a long way, and now I
Now it's
will hopefully
traveled
be
even
replacing it.
further.
Yes, yes. Okay, so the year is 2035. Scary.
Very
Is
scary because we don't know where we're
Opal
gonna be.
is Opal still performing? What are your future drag goals? I know that you've mentioned on your social medias exploring outside of Albany.
Hmm.
Um, where is Opal? Where are your eyes set on?
Well, I'm moving to Palm Springs in January, so that's exciting. I'm planning all that right now. We are moving in with my friend Ms. Behaven from Palm Springs. She's an amazing wig stylist and seamstress. We're going to move in together and work on wigs and costumes together. But I'm also going to be continuing to audition for future projects. Things are looking up for that, so that's pretty good. And hopefully, I will be on future TV shows soon. So I would love to travel the world in the future, get to see places I haven't gotten to see, and meet queens I haven't gotten to meet that I may know online. I want to do more with drag and more have more purpose behind it. So that's what I
Hmm.
would like to set my eyes on. Is just doing drag with more of a purpose and less of like a I have to do it to make money like kind of
Yeah,
vibe. And I think Palm Springs is the perfect place for that because when I visited, they had all types of drag and just they loved performance and it's a tourist town, so they just want to see a show.
yeah. And I know you mentioned styling wigs. I believe you do it as a business,
Yep.
correct? Where can people, if they want to reach out, get into drag, or if they are in drag, where can they reach out to get one of your wigs?
Yeah, so I run an Instagram account for it called at essence.wigs. I post all my wigs on there. I also have some for sale right now, so if you're seeing this, they're probably still for sale. You can find them on my social media. They're two blonde wigs that I made that are just for sale. But you can follow me on at essence.wigs. I have done wigs for a lot of Drag Race queens, including Evie Oddly, Cynthia Lee Fontaine. I did her All Stars 10, Miley Cyrus hair, her bracket hair, and the hair she thought she was going to be in the top two for.
Ooh,
So
okay.
I've done a
Yeah.
bunch of wigs for
Yeah.
Drag Race girls such as them and Honey. I've also done wigs for Erica Clash, Loris, Frankie Doom, Violencia, lots of Dragula girls, and a ton of local girls who are super
Mhm.
amazing too. So if you need some wig work for an affordable price, I am the one.
Yeah, I knew you did one of the wigs for Cynthia, but I didn't know you did three of them. That's
Yeah, so
pretty
her
impressive.
ginger ponytail was from me.
Mhm.
Then the long human hair ginger was from me, and then the Miley Cyrus hair was from me.
So technically, you've been on that show. Like, if people have watched it, they've seen your work.
Oh yeah, and I did
So,
Evie Oddly's step down hair, her
mhm.
pink and yellow black hair. I did that too. So I had been on the show a few times for the work that I've done. Now it's time to get my work on there.
Yes. And then, what movie would you say most defines you?
I would say The Little Mermaid. It is my favorite movie, musical, anything. I am obsessed with The Little Mermaid, and it just kind of started my like focus on performing and being like myself and just all that when I was a child. So that really has shaped me into what I am today.
Well, don't let the ugly hoes take your voice away,
They
okay?
won't. They live far, far away in a city starts with an S.
Yes. That movie to me is very funny because it's basically a girl falling for some DL trade and getting her and
Literally.
losing her dreams because of it. Like people
But
need
then
to
she
take
gets her
note.
dreams back. It's weird.
Like people
It's
need to
and the drag queen,
analyze.
like the drag queen's the evil character. It's so funny.
Yes. The drag queen and then I don't know. I think that man is DL in that
Oh, he
movie.
definitely
Like,
is. So maybe she's a trans woman. Who knew?
ooh. I
Ariel could
mean,
be a
she is a
trans woman.
mermaid, so who really
So it kind
knows?
of fits.
Um, and then I know that drag can be very time consuming, and I'm gonna say that your answer cannot be working on wigs here, but what is one thing you enjoy doing most outside of drag and outside of your wig business?
Oh, that's a hard one. I mean, I do collect Bratz dolls, so I like working with Bratz dolls and doing stuff with that. But I also just like hanging out with my friend and like working on sewing and like crafting, anything crafty. I'm a
Hmm.
really artsy person, so I like to like make things and do projects like that. But I really do consume my life with drag. It is kind of like a problem,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I'm
that's
always
why I
working on
like this
drag.
question. Is this question's always very challenging because drag is
Yeah.
already so time consuming and
Yeah.
requires so much work that
And I would say
like
musical theater, like I like to sing and stuff
yeah.
like that. So that's something that I do, but I haven't really
Hmm.
focused on that in a long time. So
Yeah. Um, and then let's see what other. that might be all of the questions I had. Oh, do you have any exciting announcements or events going on in the near term or future that people can look out for?
Well, it is my birthday next Friday on December 5th, so I will be having my birthday week of shows this coming week. So December 3rd, I will be hosting my Opal's B-Day Sleigh at Waterworks Pub. We have some out-of-town people that are coming to visit for my birthday, and then we also have a lot of the local legends, such as Lady Shanzia, Amanda Blair, Avi Munster, Piper Fixation. We have Noah doing music. There's a lot of people in that show. Maddie Cation is coming out to Waterworks for Wednesday, and it's going to be the big kickoff to my birthday. Then on Saturday, December 6th, it's Illusions, and we will be doing my birthday celebration with a returning artist named known as J Cast. They used to live in Albany a long time ago, so they'll be back. And we also have my good sis Britta Filter from RuPaul's Drag Race season 12 and the Queen of New York City. So she will be coming to visit, and she'll be there Friday night partying with me and Saturday morning, or not Saturday morning, but like Saturday evening at Waterworks for Illusions. Also, you can catch me and a bunch of my friends at the Cap Rep on New Year's Eve for our pregame show that we do every year. We have a really sickening show lined up for you. It's full of production, lights, backgrounds, special effects. It's always a good time, so make sure you come out to that.
And is there any message you want to give to the younger girls trying to get into drag, maybe into local drag, or to the younger girls who are trying to elevate their drag?
So there's a lot of messages that could be
Yeah.
said about that, but first, always show up in drag to shows on a Wednesday or on a Saturday. Have a song emailed to yourself so that you can always forward it to a DJ. Those are two of the easiest ways to get involved in shows. Always have a song on your phone emailed to yourself, so if they ask you, hey, you want to do a pop-up, you have something ready to go and you can just send it over, forwarded it. It's already downloaded on your MP3, you're already good. Showing up in drag shows that you're interested, you care, and that people will notice you. It's a little easier to notice a drag queen when they're in drag versus when they're out, and it just shows people that you're dedicated to what you do and you're not all about the money. Also, do your research, know your history. Don't just show up and be like, oh, I'm here. I guess it's about me now. It's not about you. There's people who have paved the way before you that'll be there, and people
Mhm.
that aren't there anymore that paved the way before you. So learn about your city's history, learn about history in general with queer people, and just know what you're talking about when you talk about things and why you're able to do what you can do. Also have a point of view. You don't have to copy somebody
Mhm.
else's drag. You can be inspired by somebody else's drag, but make sure your drag is unique and that it's what you want to do. Don't do drag that is not the type of drag that you enjoy. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. Three of my best tips.
Yeah, and I like the having the unique style one. I mean, at least with Albany, Queens have been so good at developing their own style on a local level.
Yep.
Like you have your own style, Stella has her own distinct style, same with like Amanda Blair and
Yep.
Psoriasis and everyone else. Like having your own style helps people recognize you for sure.
And we
And I
all are
think that,
definitely inspired by each other and we
yeah.
take things from each other or we wear
Mhm.
other people's things, but like there's a unique way that we each
Yeah.
wear garments that is so important to what we do.
Garments, makeup,
Song
uh,
choices.
song choice. But that was the last question that
Woo.
I had for you. So, where can people find you online after the podcast?
Well, you can find me on Venmo at Tip Opal, my favorite social media. But you can also find
Mhm.
me on Instagram at the only Opal Essence or at essence.wigs or illusions_party. Got too many Instagrams. You can find me on Facebook at Opal Essence. I am maxed out of friends on Facebook, but you can still follow me on Facebook. I have a YouTube under Opal Essence where you can watch some videos of mine or performances of mine. And I mean, you can always reach out to me for anything you need or any help you may need. I'm always here.
All right, y'all heard her. Go follow her, go support, go tip. Rule number one, tip your queens.
Yes,
Okay.
but local drag is just as important as famous drag,
Hmm.
so tip everybody the same.
Yeah. And I would like to thank you for joining the Wave Your Flag podcast today
Of
for this
course.
lovely interview. It will be up on Monday for those
Perfect.
listening. It is Monday when you're listening. All right, people. Um, don't kill people during Black Friday sales, everyone.
No,
Like,
bring back the Black Friday death.
yeah. If
Bring back the Cabbage Patch Kid
you
fights.
know what, anyone, if y'all have Black Friday stories to tell, reach out to me. Okay? Reach out to me with your Black Friday stories. I want to hear it all. But so that's it. Thank you again for listening. The Wave Your Flag podcast is proudly sponsored by Mr. Bumble's Cafe in Albany,
Woo,
New
Mr.
York.
Bubbles!
Support LGBT local business. Um, and screw big business. I don't know. But thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.